I'm asking you to solve the following clues. Our victim is Henry Biggins. Henry Biggins was a lounge singer in the Ebony Cabaret Lounge. Henry was found by a bartender inside the White Heat Disco and was said to have died at approximately 10:55 p.m. Henry was known to take smoke breaks in the disco. That night, the liquor cabinet had been broken into, and Henry was found hunched over the counter with his cigarette case beside him and a glass of whiskey still in his hand. Henry didn't have too many friends here on the Carnival Glory. He was said to be a womanizer and drank too much and spread vicious rumors about others around him. Now it's time to find out who our suspects are. As we meet them, if you think they are innocent, you can applaud. However, if you think they are murderer, let them know. Let's meet suspect number 1.
Well, very good afternoon, Carnival Glory. My name is Butch and I am your cruise director, yeah?
Yeah!
And I could not have been the murderer. James, what time did the murder take place last night?
10:55.
And where was I at 10:55 p.m. last night?
I'll never tell.
I was here hosting the Welcome Aboard show. Everybody who was at the show is my witness. It is also playing on your in-cabin televisions. Although I did leave the stage briefly when the comedian was out here, I assure you I did not have enough time to get all the way back to the dance club and all the way back here before the end of the show. I also had my grandfather's pocket knife with me. I always carried it on the first night of the cruise for good luck. You believe me, y'all?
Yeah!
Now let me tell you a few things about Butch, your cruise director. Butch is hanging around all the time, all over the ship. He's the kind of person who loves everyone, unless you get on his bad side. That is exactly what Henry Biggins did. A few weeks ago, Butch had his family aboard, and Henry not only tried to introduce his sister, but also his mother.
Go Henry!
This was unforgivable to Butch, and though he tried to remain professional with his colleagues, he was finding it hard to contain his anger and rage and grudge against Henry. Suspicious. Let's meet suspect number 2.
Hey guys, how you doing? You don't even know my story yet. I've been sitting right there. Alright, my name is Dan. I am one of your entertainment hosts. And just because I come from a nation founded by convicts doesn't mean it was me. In fact, it wasn't me. And I'll tell you why. Because I was up in the cigar bar, that's a sports bar, out there, sharing a cigar with the hotel director. He's a good friend of mine, Donato. And we were sharing a cigar. Now the problem was the lights weren't working very well last night, so we were sitting there by candlelight. So the candlesticks were with us, okay? You believe me?
No!
Well, you should. I'll see you later, guys.
Bye!
A man with a pink headband on his head.
It's my favorite color.
Alright, Dan is described by most as a friendly guy who stays to himself. The usually mild-mannered Dan has recently been acting a little bit strange. It seems he's been told some very disturbing news from our victim, Henry Biggins. Last week, Henry was more than drunk. He was more drunk than usual, in fact. And he let it slip out that Henry and Dan were actually lovers. Brothers. He told Dan that his father on his business trips to England, it was really good to spend time with his old family. Dan confronted his father about the ridiculous accusation that Henry had made, and his father finally told him the truth of his double life. Needless to say, the news did not go over well. Suspicious. Alright, let's meet the contestant and suspect number 3.
Well, good afternoon everyone. My name is Anna and I work at the spa, and it was definitely not me because at the time of the murder, I was giving a massage for a guest, and I have my friends at the spa as witness as well as my client. So, what's really weird is that every night we take inventory at the spa, and we saw that one pair of our scissors went missing, and it was there this morning, shining and clean again. So, it was definitely not me, and I need your help to solve this murder mystery. Okay? Do you believe in me? Come on.
And my suits usually have strong hands. Let me give you a brief biography about Anna. Anna has never told a single living soul her real age. Yet it seems she keeps getting younger by the day. People claim that Rebecca found the fountain of youth and is really 170 years old. Rumor has it that Baggins found out the original birth certificate of Anna and was dying to spill her dirty little secret. Alright, now let's meet suspect number 5.
Hello? I'm on board art director. I was in my art gallery last night. I had my gavel with me at the time, but then my gavel went missing. Now I saw the social host walk by several times. You believe me, right?
No. Murder.
Be wary of that one, Kelsey, your art auctioneer. Most of the time, people can see Kelsey in the White Heat Disco having a great time.
What I just said.
She used to be the life of the party, always going out and friends with everyone. Then, Henry Baggins came aboard. Henry wanted her the first time he saw her and couldn't get over the fact that she was previously engaged to another man. Henry began to spread rumors of their secret rendezvous and almost caused a breakup. Kelsey decided to get revenge on Henry just 3 days ago. Or so someone said.
What?
Let's meet the real contestant, number 5.
What's up, guys? Somebody got whacked, huh? My name's David, your onboard golf professional. It surely could have been me, I remember at the time of the murder, I was upstairs doing a lesson to a guy by the name of Phyllis. I remember specifically the time of the murder, 10:15, and his first ball had started out towards Cozumel and then up towards Cleveland. However, my putter went missing. Run the time. You guys believe it? Yeah, see, I got one. You're a golfer! Wait.
Alright then, something everyone should know about David is that his golfing skills and knowledge at golf are unsurpassed by no one. In fact, it was seen that Henry, our victim, didn't feel this way. One afternoon, whilst David was out golfing, Henry snuck into David's golf cage and deliberately messed up his swing analysis computer. After hours and hours of work to get the computer back to the same state, David headed to the sports bar for a drink, where he overheard Henry laughing and telling a friend the real story. Let's meet our final victim. Suspect.
Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gents. My name is Colin. I am your disc jockey on board the Honolulu Lorry. Now, ladies and gents, the murder took place inside the White Heat Disco, but I was not there. I was inside at the entertainment office until 12 a.m. the night of the murder. Now, ladies and gents, I do not have any witnesses to this, but as you will find out later on the cruise, I am not the killing type. Am I?
Yes!
Oh, so next
No more
victim.
you.
We do keep a gun in the office and it's locked away, and ladies and gents, I know one has got a key.
Would you believe a Scottish accent?
No.
A well-known fact about Colin is that he is the national ping pong champion of India. Henry Baggins was his on-board opponent, and they would practice ping pong every single day. Henry could never get over his jealousy of Colin's talent, so he started spreading ridiculous rumors about him as well. One day, Colin felt all the eyes in the lunchroom on him, and finally got a friend to tell him what was going on. Henry had told the most horrific lie about him of all, and people actually believed it. This infuriated Colin beyond no end, and people say that his eyes turned completely black with the anger welling up inside. Again, suspicious. Let's welcome back to the stage all 6 suspects.
Mama, look.
Ah, still plotting, I see. Still plotting. Now, my friendly detectives, here are your 6 suspects. You have their alibis, and now it's time for you to find out who done it, with what. If you still don't know who the murderer is, or what weapon they used, meet each of these suspects later during the cruise for an additional clue. There will also be daily anagrams in your carnival cases. Look out for those. Look for the super spook markings and try to piece together all the clues. Again, this is a week-long event, and the game starts tomorrow. You cannot ask any single one of these suspects for their clue until tomorrow. The game starts tomorrow. Thank you, my friends.
You did it. One with the pink headband.
Now, in order to assist you even further, we have a fact sheet of information for you to write down any notes you may find out during the cruise. Write down people's clues, and then at the top, you can write down your
Mm-hmm.
They're loosening their ropes.
Yep. I'm shooting it for you girls, okay?
Thanks.
saw what filled up. It was just an open area. There's nothing.
Oh, I can see him dragging the blue rope in.
Yep. Here we go.
My peoples, Honduras.
There you go, Marva. Looks like they actually were thinking about where we were going to stay.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're really upset.
Kind of flustered by 9 degrees.
Yeah, I could hear yelling.
Did I just hear a cop car? I could have sworn I heard something.
Yeah, I thought I heard a siren there for a second myself. Good ears, Samantha, but I can't hear it now.
Yeah, maybe it was just a warning.
Oh, patrol boat. That's where the siren came from. Wow, those are some big motors they got on the back of that boat.
That one right there?
Yeah, the little white one with the blue top, and the two security officials.
Sideways.
Oh, we didn't bring an extra disc, did we? No. I got 16 minutes left on this disc. Look out there. We can title this disc, "This was our almost stop in Honduras."
Yep.
Ooh, let's get on.
Could happen. You go to
No, this was nothing like what could have been happening, sweetie. These people were very, very, very relaxed about this.
So it could have been 10 times worse.
Oh yeah, there could have been all kinds of gunfire and everything going on. This was mild. Get a close-up of the channel marker. Ooh, there's a yacht out there.
That's our first cruise here.
Well, that's actually sailboat, I think. Well, we're putting them to our stern right now.
There's not a whole lot of good.
This is the first cruise we've ever been on with Although that sunken ship over there would have been really cool. I mean, look at that.